YouTube for the nations.
Forward, mate.
That's right. Right, look. So this is Fort Lauderdale, Michael. Michael. Look at that boat there, mate.
All right, folks, we're pulling away from our...
Oh, folks, there's the girls like. Look at those girls.
We're pulling away from our stop number 6. See that beautiful fire station there? That's fire station number 49. We have fireboat number 49. These guys are special. They are specially trained to rescue crews from yachts that are on fire, which means that some of those crew are trapped down below the deck, which is the water line. So they have to know how to dive. They have to know how to do all kinds of special skills. They're not just your everyday, ordinary, if there's even a such thing as that, fire department, because they're all special, right? Our first responders.
I've got to sit down.
This used to be an inlet area right here. The 1927 Miami hurricane wiped this inlet out, landlocked it, so they had to build with the Port Everglades inlet. There used to be a Coast Guard station right in here when there was an inlet. That's the only Coast Guard in the United States of America that actually did a public hanging. That's right. There was 2 bootleggers running rum from the Bahamas. They shot and killed a couple FBI agents. After doing so, they did a public hanging right on that property. The Coast Guard regretted it ever since. They never did it again. It's the only time ever happened. That wasn't their mission. They realized that after doing that. And the rest is history. It never happened again. But it did happen right there. Anybody looked that up yet? New Dream on Google, see who owns that? That's got to be somebody pretty, that's an Mel's, that's a very expensive yacht. I didn't catch that one coming in. They have something called the AIS system. We look at it before we come out. If they have that disengaged, we can't tell who it is. That's probably on sea trials, and they're allowed to disable that during sea trial time. It's not an official boat yet, yacht.
Beautiful, that. What do you think, Michael?
Jungle Queen, that's the oldest riverboat here. It only exchanged families twice. It was here since the 1940s. If you look off to your left-hand side here, you're going to see a house all the way down there. That was David McNeil's house. He just sold that a month ago. David McNeil was the founder of WeatherTech. That's the floor mat guy, right? The car accessories, he laser fits those floor mats. Will somebody please compete with this guy? This guy's got so much cash, he doesn't know what to do with it. He sold that for $50 million. He moved to Palm Beach, bought the most expensive house ever built in Florida, $190 million. The guy wanted to be on the all-time list of car collectors. He don't like cars, so guess what he did? He bought one car. A 1961 Ferrari, GTO Mustang Ferrari with 98 original miles on it. He paid $70 million for it. He owns a Fed ship as well, W yacht they call it. It's a $100 million yacht made in the Netherlands. Rolls Royce of all yachts.
Well,
I was told he grounds up used tires, and that's how he makes his floor mats. I'm not sure if that's true or not. That's what I was told. On the left-hand side there, those Rolling Stone statues, that pole goes right through the center of the living room. They have a Harley-Davidson bar on the first floor. See it up there? It's hard to see. That was Michael Mann's property. He's the executive director, a producer, I'm sorry, of Miami Vice. The Yingling Brewing Company heirs right there on the right-hand side off our stern. That big house, they're doing some renovations. The heirs of the first brewing company in the United States of America, Pottsville, Pennsylvania. Right next door here on these purple flowers on the right-hand side on the corner here, that's the CEO of Honey Baked Hams. Somebody told me there's a spiral staircase in that house. No pun intended. Over here, the most expensive house ever sold along the water at Fort Lauderdale. They were asking $98 million. Finally, a guy from India offered $70 million in cash. He bought it, and guess what, folks? He's tearing it down. They're getting ready to tear that entire facility down. We call that billionaire cooties. In Fort Lauderdale and only in Fort Lauderdale, billionaires will not live in other billionaires' properties. That's forbidden. They knock it down and start all over. It's just what they do. On the left-hand side, that beautiful structure over there, that's not a bunch of townhomes, folks. 2 people live in there. They've been married for 50 years. The Van Olmans, Mrs. Van Olman started selling sunglasses on the beach in her bikini. She later ascertained over 200 sunstation stores sold to the Sunglass Hut. She and her husband owned beauty supply line stores sold to L'Oreal Cosmetics for $500 million and 30% stocks in that company. When asked what the secret to their 50-year marriage is, Mrs. Van Olman stated to Venice Magazine, 19,000 square feet. We only see each other once every 3 months. That's the secret. Now you know. This house is up for sale. This gold color house up for sale, $40 million. They just sold their yacht Tanzanite. That was $30 million. They never lived there. They lived in Key Biscayne, Tanya and Andrew Heller. They own the Heller Group. Word is they're getting divorced and they have to sell the property. Now, what else lives on that property? Over 100 cats and dogs. That's right. Purr Incorporated, it's an animal rescue. They started that company. You go there to see the house and you leave with a cat under each arm. That's what I'm told. Tanya's a really good salesman. Right next door, Thomas built their house off our stern, that tan house. He built that for Melissa Lou. That was his daughter. She couldn't pronounce her name at a young age, so they called her Wendy. She called herself Wendy. Wendy's Hamburgers. Dave Thomas's dad told him, son, never cut corners. That's how you got the square hamburger. Think about it. Makes sense. Over here on the left-hand side, down that canal, you'll see a house. Looks like it's on the right-hand side in the middle of the canal. That's Rick Hendricks from Hendricks Motorsports. You know him best from his NASCAR driver. His NASCAR driver is Jeff Gordon. Won many NASCAR championship series. He owns a 250-foot yacht called Wheels. That's his nickname. He owns a 75-foot fishing vessel he calls Real Wheels, R-E-E-L. He owns a tender that tenders to both of them. He calls Training Wheels. Anybody want to take a stab at what he calls his Learjet? He likes his nickname, huh? Wheels Up. That's right. You're absolutely right. Wheels Up. Absolutely.
Let's stop again off.
Off on the right-hand side, Lauderdale Yacht Club, the oldest yacht club in Fort Lauderdale. The first Commodore in the 1930s during Prohibition changed our name from Fort Lauderdale to Fort Lauderdale, the Venice of America. He called it the Venice of America because we have over 300 miles of canal systems. Folks, we have more canal systems in Fort Lauderdale than they do in Venice, Italy.
Okay, I'm just trying to get out of your way.
You all right? Go ahead.
If you look over on the left-hand side, that modern-day house over there, the first one in the series there, you see a white, pearly white tub. Above that pearly white tub is chandeliers. You notice there's no window dressings on that house. So at night, water taxi at night becomes very interesting, let's just say. The owners, they're over 80 and they are very proud of their assets. That's right. That's correct. We can't go any faster than this, so we can't help you on that, folks. That small white house over there, the great-great-grandson of Rocky Marciano. Rocky Marciano was the only truly heavyweight champion in the world. He went 49-0 with 46 knockouts. His grandson will not sell that property. He was offered $40 million and will not budge in honor of his great-grandfather. You don't see that too many times these days, right? So, folks, we're going to go to stop number 4. At stop number 4, we have looks like the Fiesta's there. Does anybody have the time real quick? I don't have my phone. What is it? 2:08 o'clock. Oh wait, that shouldn't be there. Why is that there? 3 o'clock is when Fiesta comes. That'll take you down to Margaritaville. Anybody want to go to Margaritaville today? All right. If you're going there, you're going to get off at stop number 4. Stop number 4. We are going to hit stop number 3 on the way back down to the river. You want to go to 5? That's 3. Is that where you want to go? Next stop.
Beautiful, guys. Fort Lauderdale.
That's the 15th Street Fisheries over there on the right-hand side. We're going to come back to that after we hit stop 4. That's stop 3. All right, we're on the way back down the river. Now, over in that little cove area is a place you can feed the giant tarpon. Grab a bag of shrimp for $5 and feed those giant tarpons. It's really cool seeing everything. That was an old torpedo testing site. Locals call that the fish. If you've been down here for longer than 4 days, you're considered a local. You can call it the fish. Off on our left-hand side, that catamaran-looking vessel over there, that's a supply vessel. That's Bill Gates' supply vessel. He carries a submarine. He carries all his water toys. He has speedboats on there, and he carries 50,000 liters of fuel. That chases his giant yacht to the Mediterranean. So that supply vessel will meet him at the inlet area and follow him wherever he takes his giant yacht. Remember that next time he tells you you're using too much fuel in your little Volkswagen. Hey guys, we gotta get off the steps, guys. Come on down here. You're gonna be doing it here, okay? So underneath this bridge, that's the 17th Street Causeway Bridge, the largest drawbridge in the state of Florida, 55 feet high. They got to open that drawbridge so Mark Zuckerberg and his friends can bring their giant vessels through there. To the south of that bridge is the second largest cruise port in the world, Port Everglades. We have 5 different cruise ship companies that operate out of there, including Disney Dream and Disney Magic. Okay, guys, stay off the railways. Don't come down the steps. Stay put it until we pull into this stop very safely. It's going to take us some time. Okay, it's going to take us some time to get the brow out. We're going to be moving this brow.
4,300.
Oh.
No, that's how passengers, and then it's
True,
like over 6,000.
Is that it? Is that it?
We're going to get you guys off safely. But hey, listen, back home we tell all of our family and friends that we're salty dog mariners. We have waves breaking over the bow. Truth of the matter, we're in the service industry, folks. We're your bartenders. We get these boats ready. So any tips on the way out is greatly appreciated. If you enjoyed the trip, consider a tip on the way out. We greatly appreciate that.
Who's tipping? We always tip.
With Charlie.
Charlie can't afford it.
We waited 45 minutes.
Okay.
Cruise ship. Look at those cruise ships. 3 of them look huge. That's impressive, isn't it? Fort Lauderdale, guys. Fort Lauderdale. Look at that ship there behind there. Doesn't get any better, guys.
You're heading down, we can go back up here.
Let me know what you think about that.
Yeah, great. We're going to lunch. Have a lovely time. Yeah, safe time. Stay safe.
We're not getting off here, are we? Michael?
Yeah, go back there.
No, no, he's not moving.
Night. That's where we're going. Back there. No, this stop. That one now is just there.
All right, folks, come on down.
Nice, guys. Get hold of that, look. Fort Lauderdale. Beautiful. Look at the size of those ships down there.
Good film for you, man, isn't it?
Say hello, mate. Say hello, mate.
No,
This is a madman.
near the Tembe himself.
This is a madman from Porth Gaul. You should be sleeping.
No press, the only press, yeah.
You should be sleeping.
I wasn't here.
Where's your ship?
You haven't seen me. Here's mine with a red helicopter on top.
Keep filming it.
Yeah,
Just incognito.
I said
Who?
no press. No, I
Getting
said no press.
The
I'm not
size
here.
of that line there.
I know. Oh, it's a small one. Let me see the big ones.
Yes. Mr. Tembe and Mr. Porth Gaul.
What about Mr. Charlie? We'll have an interview with Mr. Charlie.
Charlie, he's had his day, isn't he?
He's gone.
Where's he gone? Is that happening with Charlie?
3 days.
Right, where are we going?
We're turning around. We're getting off.
I'm starving. What's all that noise?
Charlie.
Is this where all the cruise ships shop?
Yeah,
Stop.
right there. Those are small ones. You want to see the huge ones that come in lined up here. Unbelievable. They'll be
Well,
in-
bigger than that.
What?
Bigger than those.
Oh, way bigger. Those are half the size. Yeah.
I've never been on a cruise.
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah.
There's a helicopter up there. Look at that one. Look at that.
That's insane.
Helicopter on the top of the boat. That is insane, isn't it? Jesus, Webster's. What are they building here? They're building there, mate. Helicopter on top of your boat, look. Who owns that? That's the Moor, isn't it?
Yeah, no, a Saudi billionaire.
Saudi.
Yeah.
Saudi. I wonder if he'd lend it to us for the day.
Eh?
Will you lend it to us for the day?
If you talk nicely, you could charm him, Bam.
I reckon Charlie could get us on there. Right, Mr. Davis. That's him, guys. He's TikTok famous. Charlie Davis, Heatherton Country Club. Hilton. Work it, Charlie. What?
Am I supposed to dance, right?
You're doing well. Watch you sink the boat. We're moving, guys. We're moving, guys. You're pleased to know. So not noisy here. Beautiful. Jesus. Look at that. We're moving. We're moving, Nigel. Moving. Who's the better looking one?
The problem after last night.
Where's the steak you nicked from the restaurant? I'm quite hungry. Are you hungry? What's the name of that? What was the name of that restaurant?
Where we were last night, Captain Grill.
Captain Grill. Guys, if you can go to Captain Grill, go. It's the best restaurant in the whole of Florida. They're franchised as well. Are they franchised?
Yeah. All over the world.
Oh yeah, it is. Look, old chopper look on top of the boat. Look at that. That's the helicopter. Look. It's impressive, mate. I'm gonna find a new girlfriend if I buy that boat. Mate, I'll get a new girlfriend. Here he is. What's going on here then? New hotels here, look, down Fort Lauderdale. Seafront. Here she is, look. Look at that, guys. When do we take that then? When do we take that?
Huh?
You couldn't take it that many places. It's too big, isn't it?
Cruise all over the world. It goes to the Caribbean, it goes across the Med, then, doesn't it? Cruise right across the Atlantic.
How much do you think?
300 mil.
300 million. Guys, have you got a spare 300 million? Spare 300 million, you can buy this lady mower. Look at that.
It's a 35-year-old boat. It's the biggest swimming on the world, 1990.
Doesn't look 35 years old. That looks like pretty new to me.
Yeah.
Is that Sunseeker?
You see Lady Tempe Harbour next week.
That's Tenby Harbour. No bloody chance. That might sail in Tenby Harbour down there.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're headed. Stop number 3. I know we got some drops there, so we're going to get you guys off.
Dropping off, and we're going to have some seafood, guys. Seafood. The place we're eating seafood. 15 Street Fisheries. Famous, yeah?
Yeah.
World famous. Where's your boat then? Which one's yours? Is that yours, Daisy D?
They're bringing it in. You tell them that's Bill Gates' boat?
And that's Bill Gates' boat. It's a submarine there, look. Look in there, he's got a submarine. It's 3 speedboats. Look on top, look. That follows him everywhere.
That's just a supply boat that sails behind his big boat.
Follow their giant yacht.
So what's on it?
Helicopter
50,000 liters of fuel.
Gates. Extra fuel. Who loves a gator, don't we? I'm chilly gators, have you?
They're out here.
We getting off here, are we?
Yeah, you want to try the alligator sandwich here at this next restaurant, which is asking the biggest sandwich.
You get off
Get off the bow, we're going to be pulling in here. Stay off the rails, guys. Go back that way, please. So the captain can see, okay?
Sorry, boss.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. All right, we're coming into the 15th Street Fishery. See that beautiful yacht you see on the left-hand side? That's named Acta. The Wildstein brothers, they own Tropical Chevrolet down in Miami. Formerly, it was named Gallant Lady. There's 3 Gallant Ladies, all owned by Jim and Jan Moran. They brought Toyota and Lexus to the U.S. You'll see JM Lexuses all over the United States.
Beautiful. We're going there for lunch, guys. Fishery.
We're going to pull in here. We're going to let you guys get off safely.
Guys, gotta go in a minute. So I'll take care and I'll see you soon, yeah? We're getting off here. God bless you all.